Special meeting of the Board of Estimate to order. Full board in attendance, along with City Clerk John Yumchuk, Alderman Paul Johnson, Chief Owanchu, Maria Bruni, Commissioner of Economic Development, and Jacob Tweel, Commissioner of Public Works.
Did you mention my name?
Not in any order of importance. What'd you say?
He wants to mention his name. Mention my name.
Alderman Massey wants his name mentioned. All right, so item 1. Chief Owanchu is requesting authorization to renew an intermunicipal agreement between the City of Middletown and the City of Port Jervis to set forth the terms between the two parties for a shared use of the City of Port Jervis is that supposed to be range? Range training facility. Please be kind with prior resolution for mayor to sign the agreement. I'll sponsor the resolution, seconded by Rodriguez. Chief, can you just give us a little brief on it?
Yes, sir. This is basically a hold harmless agreement to allow us to utilize the Port Jervis shooting range, specifically for the recruits at the police academy. That's the range that they'll be using. So just in case anything does happen there to any of our people, we would hold responsibility for that.
Is our insurance liable or their insurance?
It would be our insurance for our people.
Is their range inspected and everything?
Inspected, I don't know. But it's been a range that's been around and used for many, many years.
So we're basically identifying them, is that what we're doing?
Correct, yes.
Only for our own folks?
Only for our own people.
Right. Actions by our own people.
Yes.
Okay.
It would be like a 207C type injury or anything of that nature.
Okay, any further questions or discussion? How long has it been going on, Chief?
This will be the first time that we're using the range for the academy. The academy's here in Middletown, but we've been utilizing that range for other activities for 10 years.
Okay. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 2, Jay Gallo requesting an authorization to
Excuse me, who brought that up?
I sponsored it, and Rodriguez seconded. And sorry, Don, I forgot you were out of the room. And just note for the record also that the city treasurer, Don Paris, is present. Jay Gallo requesting authorization to record the following budget transfers from within 2020 budget to clear up overages, payroll-related expenses that must be paid with or without budget balances. There's a whole list. They total $83,837.64. And the community...
It's all within the budget?
No, they total 200.
Whoa, no, I'm going by fund, I guess.
Okay, there's a lot of...
Then community development totals $453.86. Water fund totals $65,463. Solar $61,772.62. In golden area $19,984.77 for a grand total of $231,511.89.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Massey, seconded by
Second.
Rodriguez.
Don, how's it happen?
I'm sorry, Miguel?
How does this all happen? Like how?
Well, first of all, all the expenses get caught when we pay them if they're not in the budget, but there's certain expenses you can't not pay. You can't not pay payroll, you can't not pay the health insurance bill. And so these various accounts were under. I mean, some of them are only $36. Some of them are several hundred. But there's a lot of them, and this cleans it up at the end of the year, and none of it touched the fund balance.
Good job.
Okay, any other questions? We had a motion by Rodriguez, so seconded by, was it?
The other way around. Massey.
Seconded by Massey, motion by Massey, seconded by Rodriguez. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Item 3, to order requesting authorization to replace the city's municity code enforcement software with Edmunds GovTech or GovTech BAS, B-A-S. General Code is going to stop supporting the municity software in 2022. Less expensive. GovTech is First year is $38,202 with annual maintenance of $5,122, whereas Municity quoted $57,485 with an annual fee of $37,900, and research with other users of GovTech was very favorable. This will require a budget transfer as follows: General Fund, $38,302 to contractual services. Motion by
I'll make a motion.
Rodriguez, seconded by DeStefano. Jacob, come to the cube of silence.
If it's due in 2022, we can't budget this year?
Basically, we can, it's just Municity, they're winding down the support for it, the technical support. We started looking into this like a couple of years ago, when Municity said we must migrate to cloud-based Municity, and they wanted to charge a huge amount of money for support, the annual support. And that's when we started looking. Our guys, our code enforcement, we started back in 2006. That's when we purchased Municity. It worked for us very well, but now I think it's time to move on to more user-friendly software such as BAS. So we would like to proceed with it, to be honest with you, as soon as possible, so we can migrate the information from Municity to the new system BAS and proceed with it. Two of our code enforcement officers, they are already familiar with BAS system, and they speak very favorably of it. The fire inspector, he spent quite a bit of time comparing the two systems together, and we have a really detailed memo in there telling you the differences between them. So
Well,
we would like to proceed if
have they
that's
started
okay.
doing inspections already?
I'm sorry?
They're doing inspections now?
Who's doing
Code
inspections?
enforcement.
We started today.
Okay.
We started doing internal for rental property. Yes, yeah. Yep.
Mr. Massey?
We're 3 months in, and we're hitting the general fund balance already. There's no other accounts that you can take this money out of?
$38,000?
What? The 38,000?
No, we not for a software purchase, no.
And again, why would we do this year when we can just put it in the budget for next year?
Because we need to update the software. We need to update the software. We've been doing a detailed study of what software we need for our code enforcement, because the one we have really is not very efficient anymore. We used it since 2006. It's time to move on. That's why we want to update we want to just move on and update our system so that it's more user-friendly, it's much better, it has a lot of advantages to it.
And I would think that starting next year is when you're really going to be doing a lot. You're going to increase the inspections and everything. The rest of this year still may be somewhat not as busy because of the COVID. You're starting inspections, but to what extent?
We're doing full inspection now. We started today doing internal inspection.
I personally don't see the reason we can't put this off till budget time.
What's the urgency, Jacob, besides what you stated that you would like to get it started now? Is
It's not
the
more-
software failing? You said Municity is going to stop supporting. Does Municity charge us when they do the software?
Yeah.
Is there any projection on what you would spend with Municity between now and next year in order to keep the software operational?
Yeah, that's already budget. That's already in the budget. The annual maintenance, the annual support from Municity,
Right.
it's already budgeted, and John's office pays for that. So you will have to deduct that from our whatever we do in here, but it's not in my.
That's what that's where I'm
Yes.
going.
Yes, you'll deduct that from John's
So
budget.
you know what that number is? Is it broken down in your budget by line?
Yes.
So you would be able to tell us that the municipality's software cost related to the Department of Public Works software is $10,000. So therefore, we can just transfer that 10 and reduce this 38 by 10.
Assuming it hasn't been paid already.
Yes, it has been.
It has been
Okay,
paid.
but
Not that much, Joe.
oh, okay.
It's only the upgrade. Nothing that we can do.
Yeah.
Only like 4,000.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but I thought you said the new proposal would be 37,900 for the,
That's once we migrate, Mayor. This is what they've been pushing us for. We did not buy into it. Once we migrate to the cloud, then we don't need everything on our local servers. Everything will be up in the cloud. That's when they will up the hosting.
they're going to go from a few $1,000s a year to $40,000, $38,000 a year
That's their
under the
proposal.
new system.
That's their proposal, yes, sir. And you have to buy it for.
So the credit, whatever the credit is for canceling now will be minimal, will be a couple $1,000s, and when,
If any, Mayor, because it's gonna be a long time to transition from Municity over to BAS in there.
okay.
The new company will come in, start transferring our information, and it's
So my
gonna be.
point is, it's not big dollars. If we do a half a year, you're talking a couple $1,000s.
Exactly, exactly.
All right. Any other questions? Roll call vote. Alderman Massey.
No.
Council President Rodriguez.
Aye.
And I'll cast an aye vote. The vote is 2-1. Rodriguez sponsored and I second. Item 4. John Monchek requesting authorization for the mayor to sign a contract with Edmunds BAS for FOIL processing software. The one-time charge is $3,400 with annual support of $900. And John, is this a renewal or is this new?
No, this is new.
And this is the same company, BAS, that Jacob is going to?
BAS, and it's the same company that we use our birth, death, and marriage and dogs.
Right, and are you doing this for the same reasons that we're switching because municipality?
No, this has nothing to do with Municity. This is a brand-new software program that I wanted to do to eliminate the paper that we go through with our FOIL requests. Because right now, everything is done on paper. It has to be copied, sent to the department, then Alex has to okay some of them, then it comes back to us, then we have to copy it again, send it out, and it's
Okay, I
all
got you.
getting lost. So right now, this would all be electronic. Everybody would have it on their computers, and it'd all be done automatically on our website, that they would type in what they wanted, and then it would
It'll be
come
a
to us.
significant time saver for your office.
It sure is,
Okay.
will be.
All right, motion by me.
And it's a one-time fee of $2,500 for the software, and then a one-time implementation, which includes training, for $900, and then the annual fee is $900.
Yep.
And I had already put this all in my budget.
Yep.
Which you guys approved.
I'll second it.
Seconded by Massey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 5. At the February 25th, 2021 Board of Estimate meeting, a $240,000 water fund balance transfer was made to account F-900 purchase of land to support the purchase of $500,000 piece of land on Guy Mard, adding to the city's water protection projects. The city also has 2 capital projects open and funded in support of the water protection project, with a chart listed below. I am requesting the Guy Mard purchase be charged to the 967.966 and reverse the $240,000 transfer to replenish the water, or replenish the sewer fund, because the money is available in the capital accounts. After the charge, there will be a combined balance of $1,404,759,000 in the capital accounts. So we have a transfer from the 900 account back to the sewer fund balance. Sponsored by me,
I'll second.
seconded by Massey. And Don, I assume this is coming from you? This is what we discussed?
Yeah.
And this is because the money is starting to come back on reimbursement, so there was no need to transfer the money, is that?
A little bit of both, Joe. I think we didn't think the first transfer through the way we should.
Okay. Is that you and Jacob that didn't think it through, or the Board of Estimate that didn't think it through?
Probably just me, Joe.
Not you and Jacob?
No, just me.
I thought it was you and Jacob, but that's okay. All right, any other questions?
Get in the box.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 6. City has made an arrangement with Town Lyons Paving. We have it on the agenda, Maria. Oh, okay. To pave the entire parking lot owned by the City of Middletown and partially by Equilibrium Brewery. It encompasses the upper parking lot between Washington Street South End and the Equilibrium. The agreement is that Todd Lyons will provide labor, equipment, tack coat, and the city will deliver and pay for the asphalt only. Estimated cost of the asphalt is $25,125, 375 tons at $67, and it's a general fund balance transfer request for $25,125 to materials and supplies.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Rodriguez, seconded by Massey. And Jacob, I thought you would talk about going across the street a little bit also.
That's included, Mayor. If it goes up a little bit, we'll deal with that. yes.
Okay.
What street? Across the street.
The, next to the old, going into the parking lot
But
across.
Jason,
Oh,
the
okay,
parking lot
yeah.
across the street is in poor shape, so he's gonna do a section of it.
Next to,
Now, the back of it's not included?
The back of West Main Street, you mean?
No, the back of Fowl Street, where,
you mean down below?
down below.
No, that we're going to be doing work down there. We'll be tearing out fences, and we got a lot of work to do down there. The stairs are in, though, there, and,
Stairs are in,
are
and
is the canopy in and
the
the
canopy
lighting?
is coming, they're submitting shop drawings
Okay.
for the canopy right now.
Okay, any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
John Memchuk requesting approval of the following resolution regarding 7 King Street. Whereas the city intends to seek a proposal to sell 7 King, and whereas 2 contiguous lots, 28 North and 30 North, do not have the ability to acquire new electric service from Orange and Rockland because their only exterior wall frontage abuts North Street, and whereas the northern exterior wall of 7 King is suitable location to place electric meters, and running the wires through the basement of 7 King should not cause any problems for future owners. Now therefore be it resolved that the Common Council of the City of Middletown concurs with the Board of Estimate and Apportionment. The mayor is authorized to execute and sign and record the attached easement. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez. Everyone follow what that is? Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 8, Mayor Bruni requesting approval of and to authorize the mayor to sign the intermunicipal agreement between the city and the county of Orange. It's for the defense indemnity concerning construction, maintenance, and operation of signage to be emplaced at the intersection of Monhegan Avenue and Seward Avenue. City will replace the existing Welcome to Middletown sign with a new version, and the agreement was reviewed by Corporation Counsel Alex Smith, if that gives you any comfort.
I'll sponsor.
Sponsored by Massey, seconded by Rodriguez. Any questions?
CBGB.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Bruni requesting authorization for the mayor to sign all necessary documents and certifications regarding the 2020 CDBG action plan. Also authorization for the submission of the 2021 action plan to the Office of Housing and Urban Development. Yes, please come up.
There's a typo, the certification regarding 2021 CDBG action plan.
So what should it read?
2021, not 2020. It is our 2021 plan that
Gotcha.
we're submitting and getting authorized for our annual funds.
So we need to amend the agenda item to read 2021 rather than 2020 CDBG
I'll make a
action
motion.
plan. Motion by Rodriguez to amend, seconded by myself. All in favor of the amendment to adjust the agenda?
Aye.
Aye.
All in favor is aye, it's unanimous. So now we're voting on the amended resolution that includes the 2021 CDBG plan. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Item 10, to order requesting the following. At the recommendation of Fire Chief Barber, I am requesting a resolution declaring the following pieces of equipment surplus. And the equipment listed below no longer needed by the city of Middletown, with the city's firemen do not hold value. The Huguenot Department will continue to use this equipment. I'll sponsor it to get on the floor,
I'll
but
second it.
I'm a little reluctant to do this until we shop it around. That site we've been using, that municipal site, I've been seeing this kind of stuff selling on the auctions. Have we, are you aware that, have we tried to sell it?
No, Mayor, not to my knowledge.
We're getting rid of it because supposedly it's outdated. So if it's outdated for us, why isn't it outdated for Huguenot?
Yeah, that I can't answer. The chief
All right,
will
so
have to.
I would like to make a motion to table and to, until we get more information, or if Chief Barber can be here to answer. And my questions are, number one, have we attempted to sell it? And number two, if it's outdated for us, why isn't it outdated for them? And we just spent significant amounts of money here. I just saw online with some company out in the Midwest, in the magazines that come out, just bought a 2003 ladder truck from the Department of Defense. What?
That's not good for us.
Can't hear you.
We like new stuff.
I know we like new. We like money, too. So I would just like to table it for the purposes of finding out what the value is before we place it on, before we give it away. So a motion to table is by me, seconded was by
Massey.
Massey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 11. Jacob Twitter requesting a resolution to replace the Water Sewer Department Truck 7. This truck is 2008 Ford dump with 91,000 miles, needs replacement due to numerous repairs that are necessary and costly. A new vehicle can be funded through the water and sewer funds due to the vehicle being used by the departments. The quote for the replacement truck is $75,000, and you're asking for $37,500 from water and sewer fund balance. And I guess we're going to ask you the same questions. So for the purposes of discussion, I'll sponsor it. Seconded by
Second.
Jacob. If it was in such disrepair, why didn't we budget for it?
Because we were using it until it broke down. We will continue to use it until, we were planning to continue to use it until the next year. And unfortunately, it just broke down, another $2,000. And we've supplied you pictures of the vehicle, what shape it's in.
What's the damage?
It's honestly, I don't know what the recent damage is, but it's like $2,000 in there plus additional stuff. Did you see the pictures of it?
No.
I remember Alderman Sierra talking about some of these trucks. This is not a garbage truck. He used to talk about a garbage trucks would be 1,000,000-mile trucks.
This is a mason dump.
A mason dump?
That's a small
What,
truck.
what is the standard, like, how much miles should we expect out of a mason dump?
Well, from 2008 until 2021, I think you got every penny's worth out of it.
I don't know if that's true.
I'm sorry?
I don't know if that's true.
No? All right.
I don't know.
From 2008, with rust showing, I mean, the stuff is being held up by almost,
And are you buying another Mace dump truck for $75,000?
yeah.
They're that expensive, huh?
Any other questions? Okay, roll call vote. Alderman Massey. Alderman Massey.
I heard you the first time. Yes.
Alderman Rodriguez, Council
Aye.
President. And I'm going to vote no. 2-1.
What did you vote?
No.
Oh, no.
He voted aye, no.
Okay, no, I heard yours. I didn't hear what his was, that's
Okay.
all.
You had trouble hearing me before, that's why I repeated it. Item 12. To order requesting a resolution to set up the electronics drop-off date for the city residents on September 18th under the same conditions as previous years. Same conditions, and it's advanced recycling of Port Jervis.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Rodriguez,
I'll second.
seconded by Massey. And the date is September 18th, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., and we'll be posting on our social media. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The Rodriguez vote?
Aye.
Item 13, Brewer requesting authorization to approve and the mayor to sign the license agreement with the BioReference Laboratories, Inc. regarding the use of the upper level of the senior center for COVID-19 testing. For the purposes of getting on the floor, I will sponsor the resolution.
Second. I'll go on
Seconded
Miguel.
by Rodriguez. Maria, why don't you come up so we can get it on the record here that there's one wrinkle has come into this since we discussed this. First of all, why don't you give the background of the company and where the request came from?
The request came from ESD, Empire State Development. This is an initiative for New York Ford as things start to reopen. These laboratories are setting up for testing, and testing is, for instance, like if you want to go to a concert, a wedding, go see a movie, and you could go to these pods that are set up in the communities to go get tested. And I believe, though, there is a fee involved to the consumer that's going to get tested, but they're rapid tests, and they're looking to set up in municipalities and throughout New York State. So that's where the request and what it's about, and they're looking up to 6 months.
Now, the wrinkle is, John brought to my attention today, is that we do have early voting going on in that section in June and October. So we did send this to Julissa for some feedback, but she never responded, correct, about activities going on up there?
No, I did see an email from her about activities and that they hold upstairs. I don't know if she responded in terms of if they could be moved or.
Yeah, but early voting can't be moved. The tax preparer and all that can't
And
be.
this is 7 days a week, like 8 a.m. to, I don't know, 7 p.m., I think, or 8 p.m., 7 days. So
7 days a week, Maria?
7 days a week,
Go ahead, Miguel.
Private company, right?
yes,
Private company, but the state is pushing these for
for New York Ford
New
to
York Forward, part
reopen.
of New York Forward. The state's actually the one who made the request, correct?
Yes, they contacted us and they sent over,
What I would be willing to do is to amend the resolution that, with the exception of early voting, and then I guess you need a day or two. When do they come to set up, John? Like,
They usually come the day before.
yeah. So to amend the contract to allow for them to end their testing by date of the day before early voting starts, and both for the primary and the general election.
Primary is June 22nd, so it would have to be canceled that day too.
Yes, yes. And,
You don't want the Board of Elections to have an early voting.
no, we want early voting. Right, Dr. Johnson? Yes.
well, this,
Best word.
we'll have to amend it and send it to them and see what
We'll
they,
amend it, send it to them, we'll make the appropriate amendments, so you can finalize them with John and the contract, but how about if we just approve the contract, authorize me to sign the contract, subject to the, Mr. Numchuk's dates that are injected into the contract, and then it has to go to the common council anyway, so
Yep.
if we'll contact them before the council meeting, and if they agree, we'll present it. If they don't agree, then we'll just withdraw it.
okay.
You know the fee?
There's no fee.
Yeah, no.
Oh, the fee for the test. I thought you meant the fee for
I
rent.
believe they were talking about $30. I saw that in,
Best thing is for people to go get their shot and then go on New York Wallet. And
Right.
get their
I got mine.
essential passport. But that's neither here nor there. All right, so we'll do that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So John will do that. You'll get the information. Maria will contact them, and then we'll go from there. All right, water and sewer adjustments. 16 Knapp Avenue. It's a two-family valid rental permit. They had a toilet leak. The Board of Estimate already reduced 5,000 gallons in 2018 for a burst pipe. The graph indicates the use was fixed in September. My name is Delaprad Biki. My property address is 16 Knapp. Consider helping me out with my water bill, extremely higher than usual. Some of his high periods before were 33,000, 35,000, 38,000, and this one was 73,000. No receipts. He has downloaded the app on his but there's no receipts done. How do we know we fixed it? So it wasn't. I fixed it by replacing the toilet, as you can see. Since it's a rental property, is he required to have a plumber replace the toilet?
Take a look at Marta's final paragraph there. She makes a little comment about it. It's a rental property and there's a new tenant in there. And the May bill is tracking towards 50,000.
Okay, yes, the graph indicates the leak was fixed in September. The usage for the upcoming May bill should be around 50,000 gallons. It does not include any usage from the leak. Oh, so it looks like his new tenant's using a lot more water.
One explanation.
All right, so anyone want to make a motion? All right, dies for lack of motion. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.